Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial for the Learning Lab on C++ programming. So in this tutorial we're going to learn about defining the classes inside the functions. So in the previous tutorials where we started learning the object-oriented programming, we were creating the classes outside of all the functions. So when we define the classes outside all the functions, we can use that classes in all the functions that we write in our program, but we can define the classes inside the functions also. So when we define a class inside the functions, we can't use that classes outside from that function. The class defined inside that function is said to have a particular block scope. So just to demonstrate that, I'm going to create a function in our program. Let's say void student list, and let's say this function is gonna work on the students. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna define a class. So it's gonna be class student, just similar to the definition of any other classes, and we're gonna have the access specifier as public. And here, just for the demonstration purpose, let's have string name and int age. All right, now let's have another method just to display the values of these members. So void display. So this method is going to display the values of these members. So it's going to be cout and name, and it's going to be age. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create an object of this class student inside this student list function. So after the definition of the class, I'm going to write student, the class name, and then the object. So let's say Anil, and we can initialize the values. So it's going to be Anil dot name equal to Anil, and similarly we can initialize the value to this age. So it's going to be Anil dot age equal to 24. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to call this display method. So it's going to be Anil dot display. And also, when I am referring to the function defined inside the class, I'm referring it as method, and I'm referring this student list as a function. That's because a method is nothing but a function which is defined inside a class. So here we call this display as a method because it is defined inside this class, and this student list is a normal function. All right. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to call this student list. Before that, we need to prototype it. So I'm going to copy that and paste it before my main function, and I'm going to call that student list. So it's going to be student list, the function name. I'm going to save this, I'm going to build and run this, and I'm not going to get any error, hopefully. Yes, we get Anil and 24. So when we define a class inside a function, this class will be only available inside that. So we can't access that outside this function. If I try to do that, we'll get the error. So just to demonstrate that, I'm going to create an object of this student inside this main function, and let's say Anjali. And now I'm going to get the error. So I'm going to build and run this, get the error. And if I open up the logs, it says student was not declared in this scope. So inside a function also we can create a class, and when we create or define a class inside a function, that has the function scope, or that class is not available outside that function. So this is it, guys. This is about a short video tutorial on creating a class inside a function, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.